24 hours in Brussels. Let's go. Good morning. Welcome to a new adventure. Right now, I'm in Brussels. I'm not even sure how much sleep I've got, but the important thing is I'm here. I'm staying at a place called Manager Hotel. It's like a hotel slash hostel. Probably won't be here very often anyway, because I'm going to be exploring. So if you want, come with me. See you in a sec. Guys, where else to start than with Grand Plus? The biggest tourist spot in the whole of Belgium, not even just Brussels. It's a real spot you want to come to if you just want to see amazing architecture. It's crazy because behind me, these buildings just look really royal and beautiful. And now on this side, it's like more of a gothic look to it. Yeah, this place is just absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. Come to a spot where a lot of people crowd around and go crazy over, but it's literally a little kid just doing a wee. What they do though is they dress him up, loads of different outfits. Right now he's butt naked, but you'll see him wearing different uniforms, or if there's like a special date, then he'll be wearing that kind of outfit. Right there. Alright, so a bit more on Manneken Pis. It's seen as like this little boy rebelling, and it's almost to show that Belgian people, they have good sense of humour and that they just have independent minds. I mean, that makes sense. There could be a bit of a better symbol of Belgian people, but at the same time it will make sense, so you know. Exploring a bit more, and I found the Mont Des Arts, which is another central hub within Brussels. It's seen as a meeting place. People come here for picnics, people come here to just kind of chill, but there's also a great library here as well. We're not going to have time to check that out, unfortunately. But yeah, as you can see, the view is beautiful. There's a whole garden here as well. And there's a lot of graffiti. Now, a bit of information about Belgium is there's two different regions. There's Wallonia and there's Flanders. So people in Wallonia, they tend to speak French, and people in Flanders, they tend to speak Flemish. The interesting thing about Brussels is it doesn't come into Wallonia or Flanders. It's actually its own self. So you see all over Brussels, there's so many things that are written in French, so many things written in Dutch or written in Flemish. Well, as you can see here as well. Now, I think I've done well so far not to mention it, but of course, something I love, something you love, is food. One place I've heard is very historic, has great waffles, is Maison Dandoy. So we're gonna go there. Let's check it out. see. This looks crazy. So I got a Belgian waffle with chocolate and strawberries. Ooh, it's a lot softer inside than I thought. Let's try it. Oh, the chocolate's rich. And the chocolate's darker than I expected as well. Obviously, being a lover of music, had to come to this musical instrument museum. There's literally so many different types of instruments. Some really funky ones. I don't know if this is supposed to be an instrument or a costume, but it's very funky. Obviously, it's not going to be for everyone, but I enjoyed the music instrument museum. It was kind of cool. Obviously, I prefer if it's a bit more interactive. Right now, just walking to a place that's known to be, or known to have rather, the best fries in Brussels. The place is called Frit Flagey. So I actually heard about this place years ago and I wanted to come ever since. Obviously they've said fries originated from Brussels. Well, we're gonna see how good they are. Alright, let's try them. These are good. Can't explain it, but they're really crunchy. And I got two sauces: standard ketchup and mayo. The mayo's good though. Listen, every single bite I took of those fries, they just got better and better. Literally, they were really, really good. Alright, so I walked down to what's called Parlamentarium. It's like, you can see history of European Union or European Parliament basically. It is a really good structure here. Looks amazing. And you can actually go in, visitors are allowed to go in, you kind of see the history of it as well. So a few hours later, finally, obviously, hotel, let me check in, or hostel, should I say. I got, I think about two hours of sleep and it was needed. The Lord said taste and see, so let's go and taste and see. The place I'm going to, it was recommended by, you see the lighting just switched up there, I'm sorry guys. I was liking that lighting, I'm not gonna lie. It was recommended by my friend's cousin, so thanks to Chevelle's cousin for that one. This place I'm going to is called Voisins. Some of you have asked for some more kind of personal updates, so I guess something you guys might have noticed is my weight has really kind of fluctuated in some of these vlogs. I've always been someone who was very slim, very lean, and yeah, I guess over the last 2-3 years maybe, I just seem to put on a lot of weight. So I decided I'm gonna try and get back to my lean self. I did something called keto, and I also did intermittent fasting. I did it twice. So the first time I lost 8 kg in 6 weeks. The second time, I didn't even check the second time, but I just knew I lost even more. What I do is I lose the weight, then I travel and I eat. So I guess that doesn't help, but when I travel somewhere, I have to do it. I have to eat a local cuisine, and if it means gotta put on a few kg, few stones, few pounds, whatever you want to put it as, has to be done. Anyway, let's have a look at the food. So I went for a Flemish beef stew instead of, I was really tempted by the lamb shank, but I thought let me try the local cuisine. So as well as the meal, I got some cherry beer. I know Belgium is very big on their beer, and something a lot of people will say like you must try, but for me I just don't like beer. I like cider, and this is the closest thing to it. It's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. When I'm with my friends, I obviously usually ask, oh, what does everyone want to do? But me, I love my music, so there's a jazz club right here. Just check it out. Slightly too late to go to Termium, but come to a place that was recommended called Polaert. Sun's kind of hiding behind the clouds, but yeah, hopefully we should get a nice sunset. It's got a great view. And that's Brussels in 24 hours. Drop a comment below if there's anywhere else I should visit next time I come to Brussels. And if you've never been before, well, you should go just for those fries alone. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and press the bell icon so you know when my next video is up.